we are doing knee tucks on a Swiss ball. You would begin this in phase 3 of the rehabilitation program. The purpose of it is to increase core strength and stability. At the same time, you do get a little bit of shoulder stability based on the position. So Philip's going to demonstrate. So you're getting a little bit of shoulder stability, but really we're focusing on core. And make sure that your patient has their feet properly positioned on the Swiss ball. And then go ahead and build your react to your chest and back out. So you can do about 3 sets of 10 of this. Making sure that your patient, nice and slow, control the Philip. Make sure your patient is in pelvic neutral and their spine is in neutral as well. If they're tipping or rocking to one side or more, so put something on their back that will cue them to maintain proper positioning and tell them not to let it fall off. If you want to add in some coordination, proprioception, and balance, you can hit the ball as they're performing the exercise. And if that becomes easy for your patient, you can modify it, adding in a Bosi ball, which is going to create even more instability. And again, if that becomes too easy, you can add in some coordination, proprioception, and balance. And that's it.
Demonstrating the leg lift Swiss ball, and you can use this in phase 3 of your spine rehabilitation program. And this will improve on core stability and core strength. So what you're going to do is have the patient lay supine on the table. And you're going to have the patient clamp the Swiss ball with her feet. And then have her go into hip flexion. All the way so the Swiss ball's over her waist. And slowly lower it back down. And so what you want to do is just make sure that her abdominals are firing and keeping everything stable. Okay, and a way you can progress this exercise is incorporating her arms. So you're going to bring the Swiss ball up with your feet and have her hands grab the Swiss ball and slowly lower it back over her head, and then reverse the process like so. And throughout this exercise, you can also add in some challenges by tapping the Swiss ball. Have her fire more of her core stability muscles. And there you have it, leg lifts with the Swiss ball.
So now we're going to demonstrate cervical isometric exercises. So this can include flexion, lateral side bend, and extension. So I'm going to place my hand on her forehead. I'm going to ask her to push down against me for 10 seconds. Then I'm going to release. She's going to relax. And then we would do it again. More towards chin towards your chin. This can be used in late phase 2, early phase 3. Then I'm going to have her push against me this way. To her right. Good. Relax. Don't want to go more than 10 seconds because it is an isometric exercise. Relax. And this way. Relax. And then extension.
Well, no, actually.
Make sure that they're just using solely their neck muscles, and not trying to use their back.
In this exercise, we are going to show you how to do the dead bug progression. This can be used in phase 2 and or phase 3 depending on what their injury is. The purpose of this exercise is for core stability as well as motor control. Lauren's going to begin by using the arms first, making sure she's able to do that. After that, she's going to progress using her legs. Once your patient has been able to complete this, they will both use opposite arm, opposite leg, as so. Opposite arm, opposite leg.